Okay, today's lesson is on powers, and these right here are a couple examples of what powers look like. A power is when you are writing multiplication problem as a base with an exponent. In other words, when I see a 5 with a little 3 up here, I read that as 5 to the third power. And what it means is I am taking 5 and I'm multiplying 3 of them together. So the base tells me what's being multiplied. The exponent tells me how many of them to multiply. The whole thing is a power. Okay? Now, the third power has a special name. When I see to the third power, that is 5 cubed. And the second power also has a special name. When I have something to the second power, I can also say that that is the number squared. And so this would mean 7 times 7. And that's all the powers tell us. That's what they are. Now, we can do different things. Anytime we see the word evaluate, that tells us to find the answer. So, in other words, 4 to the fourth power would be written like this, and it would mean 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. And if I'm asked to evaluate this, that means I have to actually multiply these all together. So I know that 4 times 4 is 16, and so that is also 16. And I know that 16 times 16 is 256. So 4 to the fourth power, when I evaluate it, I will get 256. Now, they don't always want me to evaluate. Sometimes they just tell me to do something like this, where it says write the product as a power. So then all I have to do is take it and write it with my base and my exponent. 6 obviously is my base. That's what's being multiplied. And I count that there are 5 of them. So my exponent is 5. And that's all I have to do. I'm done. And now I can also put these exponents into expressions and use my order of operations to solve problems with them. So if I wanted to solve this problem, remembering my order of operations, grouping symbols come first. So I'll do what's in here first. 9 minus 7 is 2. So I now have 2 raised to the fifth power minus 24. Well, I know the 2 to the fifth power exponents come before subtraction in order of operations. So I'm going to do this, evaluate this. So I'm going to do 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, and then I'll subtract 24 from that answer. So 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16, times 2 is 32. So I'm now looking at 32 minus 24, and 32 minus 24 is 8. And so just following my order of operations, remembering that exponents come second, I can simplify this expression, evaluate it, and I can find that my answer is 8.